Hi friends, welcome to Cooking Craft, and this is Sadhana here. I want to thank each and every viewer and subscriber and my well-wishers for being a part of my journey. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. Let's go and see what's the recipe today. Today's recipe is green brinjal with methi leaves. It's a very traditional Andhra recipe, and this goes very well with hot rice and ghee or even rotis and parathas. So let's go and see how to make this dish. The pan is hot. I'm just going to add half a teaspoon of oil, and what we will do is we will just roast this green chilies, and also you have to slit the green chili, otherwise it can burst, so be very careful when you are doing this process. So on a very low flame we will roast this. When the chili is getting roasted on a low flame, we will go and cut the brinjal now. So I've taken the green brinjal. If you get green color brinjal, it's okay. Otherwise, you can also use the other purple one also. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to chop this part. Now, when you're chopping this part, what you have to remember is just check in some of the brinjals, you can have thorns. So if you have thorns, you just remove the whole thing like this. Or if you don't like this part, you can also remove it this way. If you like this part and if there is no thorns, then you can directly use it. So I'm just going to cut the brinjal this size, and we'll keep it in the water. If you don't keep it in the water, it will all change color. It will become a little brownish color. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to cut this. I'm going to use it with this part also. So just check the brinjal before you put in the water. You can have a lot of worms. You can discard if there's worms. Check. So let me cut all this brinjal and come back to you. The chilies are ready. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to remove the chilies, and since the pan is hot now, I'll also add little oil to it again. For this sabji we will be adding a little more oil, about 2 to 3 tablespoons of oil. We'll wait for the oil to get little warm. The oil is hot. I'm going to add the brinjal. Be careful and keep it on a very low flame. This is a very tasty sabji. You should try this sabji. We'll give it a nice mix, and we'll cook this only on a low flame. At this point what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a little bit of haldi to it. We'll give it a nice mix, and also I'll put a lid. When the brinjal is cooking, I will go and prepare the other masalas. So now I'll put the lid and keep it on low flame, and we'll prepare the other masalas. Now we will prepare the masalas. These chilies have become room temperature, so we will add it to the mixie, and we'll add some garlic, some ginger, some jeera, few kadhi pattas, and also nicely washed and rinsed coriander leaves. We are going to put into this grinder, and we are going to do a coarse grinding, not very smooth grinding in this. Now this is done. This is how it has to be coarse. not very smooth. At this point what we will do is, whatever the water which is coming in this lid, we can just drop it inside. That will help it to cook. We will not add any extra water. And also all the measurement for this dish I have given at the end of the video. So without skipping, you can see the video till the end. And I am adding a little bit salt here. You can add it as per your taste. Here now we are going to add all these masalas. At this point I am adding a little bit of ghee, probably 1 to 2 teaspoons of ghee you can add, or if you don't have ghee or you don't like ghee, you can also add a little bit oil. And also here we are going to add some fenugreek seeds, that is methi leaves, nicely rinsed, and just you don't have to chop them, you can just add this here. In case if you don't have fresh methi leaves, you can use the Kasuri methi, which is the dry version of the methi leaves. You can add this also in case if you don't have this. But here, just for the flavor, I am just adding half a teaspoon to it, and also some fresh kadhi patta, optional, and we'll give it a nice mix. Just giving a gentle mix now. We have to cook it for another 2 to 3 minutes. We'll put the lid again. It's been about 2 to 3 minutes now. Now what we will do is we'll open and cook it for some time, and cook it on low flame. If you like more oil or ghee, you can still add in this, because this dish has a little more of oil, but I have used it little less today. So you can alter it according to your needs, and you can also check your salt at this point, and if you want you can add. So what we will do is we will just open and roast it for a minute or two on a very low flame. This is done. So I am putting off the flame and I am just going to plate it. It's a must try recipe, friends. Just try this recipe and let me know in the comments how it turned out to you. And if you are new to my channel, kindly support me by subscribing my channel. And if you like my recipes, please share it with your family and friends. Our green brinjal methi leaf sabji is ready. Thank you so much for watching.